I seen that Sneako. He's another. He's got popular because his opinions are very loud. He has very loud opinions, and I see apparently he ended up getting fucking hit. He ended up getting hit or some shit like that. I'm not sure. Like I read a few things about it about how he got hit. Now I'm gonna be honest. I don't know anything about Sneako, right? Other than the few clips that I have seen of him, right? Now, I don't agree with everything this person says, right? But I don't know everything he says. I don't know where he stands on a lot of opinions. I've never met him. So I'm pretty much just going to be basing my reaction off just this situation. I know there's a lot of people that do not like this guy. I do. Because people were saying he's like the next Andrew Tate. Yeah. People were saying he's kind of like the next Andrew Tate. He has a very similar point of view and stuff like that. Okay, yeah. So apparently he is a Jew hater, Muslim streamer. Sneako got punched in the face while live streaming in New York City. Wow. A Jew hater, Muslim streamer. I don't know if that's true, right? I don't know what this guy's religious beliefs are, right? I'm not sure. But I'm assuming that this person, Vivid, is he's a proud Jew, right? So, um, I don't know what Sneako has said, right? But let's watch. It's 22 seconds. Let's watch this, and see what happens here. Put your life force into a sock. You should be publicly executed. It's a strong start. Strong start. So I'm guessing he's talking about jacking off. If you jack off into a sock, you should be executed. It's kind of a weird statement, I'll be honest. That's kind of a weird opinion to have that you should be executed for blowing your load in a sock, right? Like let's be honest, it's kind of very extreme. That's very extreme. What are we talking about? Where did you get punched? Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why? That's fucking weird, dude. This is I'm going to be honest. This right here is a super bitch fucking move. Like you're a bitch for this. I'll be honest. This guy is a fucking bitch. Dr. Pepper. Did Asmund Gold send this guy after him? Is that what this is? Did Asmund Gold send a hit out on Sneako? Is that what this is? This is an Asmund Gold hit? And what is this punch, dude? He missed. Looks like he wanted to, looks like it was a hug. Yeah, that's more of a hug, dude. Anyways, now obviously I'm joking. I know Asmongold didn't put a hit out on this guy, right? I know. I mean, I don't know, but there's a good chance. I want to say I'm 99.99% sure that Asmongold did not put a hit on this guy. Okay, he doesn't seem the type, right? He might not clean his room, but I don't think he goes around spreading hate, right? Like I don't think he would go out and be like go. That seems more something like fucking the dog shocker would say, right? That's more of a dog shocker approach to things. Boom, damn. But this is crazy. I mean, he's an idiot for saying that. But on the same token, do I think now again, I have very limited exposure to Sneako, right? I don't know much about him. I know he has a very large following, right? So he has to be a smart guy to some extent, right? Like he has to have some, like he has to have some type of charisma. He has to have some type of knowledge. Like he has to be to some extent very good with his words and a smart person, right? To some extent, smart people can also be violent people, right? So his statement is it's an absurd statement. However, I don't think an absurd statement like what he's making right here deserves actual violence, right? This is someone with violent thoughts that is like the statement he's making is just it's barbaric, right? It's not an intelligent comment. Pushing for violence on someone for jacking off into a sock is fucking stupid, right? Like why would you would think that is insane? You're fucking barbaric, right? Your opinions are fucking retarded. However, however, even though you're a retard with retarded like points of view and how you think things should go, doesn't mean it opens the door to be attacked, right? What he's saying is stupid. What happened to him is also fucking stupid, if you ask me. He's been banned from basically every social media platform for it. Apparently, his thing is violence for everything. Well, I don't know. It's the same thing with like Charlie Kirk, right? A lot of people didn't agree with Charlie Kirk, and he got killed for it, right? I don't agree with everything that Charlie Kirk has said, or agree with everything he has said, but I don't think he should be fucking executed for it. Just like I don't think he should have been attacked for his dumb shit that he says. You can be a fucking idiot and say the dumbest shit ever. However, if you are living in North America, you are not a fucking third world barbaric country. Okay, you're smarter than that. Be civilized, right? Like this is an idiot being attacked by a bigger idiot, right? Yeah, this is just two idiots clashing. Now, one person is a bigger idiot because he's actually doing violence. This dude is just saying violence should be okay, and then violence happens to him, right? Now, some people's like, oh, he deserves it. Honestly, no. An opinion does not deserve violence, right? You need to be a better person than this. You're a civilized fucking human being. You need to be a better person than this. People like this that say like jacking off into his socks should be publicly executed. You know how you actually deal with people like that? You fucking ignore them. You don't give them platforms. You don't like acknowledge them. You let the loud people wear themselves out, right? You have a problem like, let's say, what's a good example here I can give? Okay. Let's say you have a wheel, right, on a cart, and the wheel from all kinds of weather is starting to corrode and wear out. You know what I mean? You take the wheel off of that cart and replace it with something that's not bothersome. You know what you don't do after you replace the wheel? Continue to give it attention. You know, you're like, it's garbage. You throw it out. You stop giving it attention, right? Or you keep using that wheel on that card until it fails and just like goes away. It's no longer a wheel. It's no longer useful. That's what you need to do with people like Sneako, right? Now, I don't know a lot about him. However, do I think he deserved this? No, I don't. I don't think he deserves this along with like other people. I don't think anyone deserves. I was fucking dropping them. I'm screwing around with here. I don't believe that even though he's stating moments before that jacking off into a sock is something that you should publicly be executed for. I don't think he deserves violence for that. We're better than that. We are a higher standard than that. This is an idiot being attacked by a bigger idiot. And like there's a lot of people cheering for this. There's a lot of people like promoting this. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're one of these people that are laughing, that's cheering for this, that's happy for this, you're part of the problem. You are part of the problem. If you are a person that supports the behavior that happened to him, even though you don't like this person, you're part of this problem. Couldn't have happened to a more deserving loser. You're part of the problem. I'm sorry. You are honestly part of the problem. I'll be completely honest with you. You part of the problem is like if you think that this is okay, because this does not move us forward. You cannot be a better civilization if you act just as bad or worse than the people you are trying to be better than. You need to be a higher standard. You need to ignore these fucking losers, and you need to just like move on. You need to be a better person than them, because if you don't, you're just as bad or fucking worse. You get taught, yeah, hitting is never the answer. Exactly. These are just fucking children. Yeah. Like like I'm sorry, but you are part of the fucking problem, man. People that are like cheering for this. Now, everything that I've heard about this guy, like everything that I've heard about him, I'm honestly not a fan of, right? Like I've heard that he has some extreme things, and I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of his content, so I don't know how much of it is true or not. But basing on if 10% of what is said is true, if 10% of what is said about him is true, he seems like he's not a great person, right? He seems like he's not the greatest guy. And that's if 10% of what I've heard, like, which is just recently, if 10% of what is actually true about him, he's not the best kind of human being on this planet. Let's be real. He's honestly not. If these things are true, right? However, he still doesn't deserve this. He still doesn't deserve this. Like that's such an insane statement. Blowing your load into a sock, you deserve like dude, you're an idiot for that. However, even idiots don't deserve this. Even idiots don't fucking deserve what like this right here. This is the dumbest shit ever. And cheering for this behavior, you are part of the fucking problem, man, with society. You're part of the problem with society. That is not how people behave. You need to do better. You need to fucking do better. Cheering for violence is never it's not a good path. You need to be better. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. You can agree with me, disagree with me, anything like that, but that's just my fucking opinion, to be honest with you. Violence is never like the best. Now, I'm not saying there isn't a time for violence. I'm saying there was no need for violence here. Right? There's no need for violence here. He's not doing anything violent to be met with violence, right? It's always force plus one. If someone's breaking into your house, and if someone's breaking into your house and threatening to kill you and your family and you shoot them, you know what? That's force plus one. You're protecting your fucking land. You're protecting your family. Makes sense. You know what I mean? This dude is just walking around acting like an idiot. Doesn't deserve to be hit. This is a bigger idiot hitting an idiot. Again, I don't know Sneako. I've never talked to him. I've never met him. I've barely consumed any of his content, right? But I think this was a dumb comment and he got hit for it. I don't know. I think it's just people like this you have to just ignore and they eventually rot away.